It's the second last game of the season for the Dolphins, and they have a chance to play playoff spoilers for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will we get a better result in Quinn Ewers' second start for the Miami Dolphins? I know we're all hoping for, and we're hoping the Miami Dolphins can fix their third quarter woes, because it sure has been an issue. We're going to find out the questions to all that today as we get into it. Let's live react to this game.
You have got to be kidding me. Jalen Waddle has a Dolphin touchdown. And he will score. Field on the near side, man open, touchdown. The run from Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown. He's going deep. He's got it for the touchdown again.
Beautiful day to be a Dolphin fan. Let's go!
What's good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason, and we are back here for another one. Appreciate each and every one of you coming through for this episode. Sorry, I had it muted during the intro. Shout out to each of y'all. Thank you for coming through. Let's get into this. Yeah, the Fox is all about the Bucks, because Bucks is an NFC, all about the NFC, man. So can the Dolphins play spoilers? Dolphins will get the ball first. Quick look at the inactives. Tua Tagovailoa is your emergency third quarterback. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine continues to be benched, as they are clearly going for that draft pick. Minkah Fitzpatrick, he is inactive. Aaron Brewer's 66 straight starting streak is over. Derek McLendon, he's inactive because they needed an extra body, which is Josh Prevey. And Kendall Lamb is inactive as well. Aaron Brewer just showed up. He's got dealing with a back injury. This is the second last game of the year, people. Last home game. Let's make this last game of the year a good one. Yep, it's the last game of 2025. That's for sure. All right. Ewers, the Dolphins will get the ball to start the game. Ewers is out there. Ewers fakes the handoff, throws underneath to Dulcich. Dulcich is going to get about 4. So that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Let's see what you got. Quinn, look good. Listen, I was there last week, obviously, for it. Looked decent in the first half. The second half, though, that is when the problem started. It all started with that offensive pass interference. Yeah, the OPI killed us, and then the Dulcich fumble right after. It was backbreaker. Ewers in the gun, motion, fake the handoff, screen. And, woo, nice little running and some work by Malik. Made a man miss, and it's a flag, and it might be coming back. Shout out to Chuck. It's his birthday. Shout out to him. Wish him a happy birthday in the chat. So a hold on Cedric Wilson. All right, Ewers. They fake that screen and then they go to the other side. And it's Chan, and it's only going to be about like a yard and a half. So third down and very long. Shout out to Greatest Ghost. It's his birthday too. 28 years old. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, sir. Y'all getting your birthdays in before the new year starts, huh? Late babies. All right, 3rd and 16. I got about much hope as I'm converting this as I do that. Jesus is going to walk the earth tomorrow. All right, Ewers back. Ewers goes deep. And he was targeting Malik Washington. Winfield Jr.'s there on the pass breakup. Ewers just ripping it into double coverage. I mean, it ain't happening. Bracketed Malik. And here's the punt. Bailey gets it back to about the 16 of the Bucks. Some missing. And they got the outside edge. And Jake Bailey throws the hit. Let's go. Look at Bailey throwing the hit. Shout out to Robert Thomason. His birthday was 2 weeks ago. Happy belated to you. All right. Ewers incomplete to Malik in bracketed coverage deep. Leads to the punt. All right. Baker under center. 1-by-1 set. It's a heavy package. They motion in. Fake the handoff. They get the leak out. Cade Otton's going to get about 8. This isn't going to be a good day, is it? I don't think these last 2 weeks are going to be good, to be honest with you. All right. Baker under center. Single back. 1-by-2 receiver set. It's tight. It's a stack on the right, too. Handoff. There's the gap. There's the first. Bucky Irving with about 6. You know what's crazy? I actually pulled a number Jordan Brooks card this week. I felt like ripping some packs, and there was a Revolution Mega Box left on the shelf, and I actually ended up getting a couple numbered cards in there, and one of them was a number Jordan Brooks. All right, motion in the split back gun look. 1-by-1 receiver set. Now they motion, fake the handoff, and the ball is thrown towards Mike Evans. Rasul Douglas in coverage. Ball pops up, and it falls incomplete. $11:23 left in the first. All right. It is a screen to McMillan. And he is going to be shut down, but he's going to pick up about 8. So I'll bring up a 3rd and very manageable. All right. 3rd and 1. They actually gave him 9. Bucky Irving stuffed. And that'll bring up 4th and 1. You know they're going to go for this. All right. 4th and 1. 10:25 left. One receiver to the left. Handoff and good. They got it. Barely by like half a yard. Sean Tucker converts the first down. All right. Single back. Baker under center. Motion to the left for a 2 receiver set to that side. Baker just takes the underneath to Bucky. And he's going to gain almost 6. .930 and ticking away in the first. 2nd and 5. They gave him 5 on it. All right. Baker under center again. Motion Godwin in. 1 by 2. Baker handoff. Woo! Jordan Brooks like a missile through the backfield. Shuts it down for a 2-yard loss. What a play by Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks just shoots the gap. Untouched. Wraps up Bucky Irving and brings him down for the loss. 3rd and 7 now. Here's a chance for the defense. Ball at the Dolphins 39-yard line. 2 by 2 set. Double stacks. Baker in the gun. Running back to his right. Takes a snap. Steps up. He's got his man. It's complete. Down to about the 21-yard line. He's got McMillan. First down. 18-yard gain. They are going no huddle. They're going hurry up. 1 by 2. Baker in the gun. Running back to his right. Pumps. Going deep. And he is sacked by Bradley Chubb. That is a 3-yard loss, and that'll bring up 2nd and 13. Baker Mayfield sacked at the Dolphins 24. Baker tried to get out of the pocket. Chubb had driven his man back and then got off and disengaged and wrapped him up. 2nd and 13. 7:10 left in the first. Baker in the gun. 1 by 2 set. Running back to his right. Takes it. Looks. He's got McMillan again. And that is what? Are they going to give him the first on that? Yep, they're going to give him the first. 13 yards. Got all of the yardage back. Down to the Miami 11. Baker under center right now. Tight stacks on each side. Toss to the right. Tucker. And he's down to about the 5-yard line. So that's a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. They can get a first down if they get to the 1-yard line. All right, 2nd and 4. Baker in the gun. 2 split to the left, 2 tights on the right. Baker forced out. Incomplete. He was targeting Sean Tucker back at the sticks. Ball goes out of bounds. 3rd and 4. .531 left in the first. Baker in the gun, 3-by-1 set. Running back to his right. Touchdown. Baker Mayfield targets Chris Godwin Jr. And the kick. There you go. It's going to be a long day, I tell you. Oh boy. This could be a long day. Wow. Well, all right, Quinn, it's on you. Let's see what we got, man. This is just going to be long. I picked the Dolphins to lose today, so I'm not shocked with how this is going right now. I got Baker Mayfield starting in fantasy. I'm not even lying to you. It's just, you know what? If we're going to lose, can we at least lose competitively? You know? Like, is that a lot to ask for? All right, Ewers. What do you got, kid? All right. Ewers in the gun. Motion, Malik. Fake the handoff. It's a end around toss to Waddle. Seven-yard gain by Jalen Waddle. Bring up second and manageable. So the ball is at the Miami 42 right now. Second and 3. Waddle's hurt, banged up, coming off. Ewers under center, single back, 1-by-1 receiver set, motion into an I formation, play action, bootleg. Ewers on the move, overthrows Malik by a quarter mile. Why aren't we just getting sticks? Why are we taking deep shots? Why aren't we running the ball? Third and 3. And a false start now. Not helping your rookie quarterback here. One by 3 set. Ewers, he's got a man. He's got Weiss. He's open. He's gone. Weiss is gone. That is a touchdown up the left sideline. What? 63 yards. Weiss was wide open. Ewers ID'd the opening and made the throw. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Let's go. All right, out of nowhere here. All right. I'll take it. Let's go. There you go. There you go. There's a little Christmas cheer. There's a little Christmas cheer. I love it. Let's go. Theo Weiss Jr. Remember, I loved him in training camp. He gets a shot and he takes it. Let's go. Let's go. Theo Weiss Jr. What is this? Perfect. Perfect. Wow. This is crazy. I remember I wanted them to carry Weiss as a 7th if they're going to take one. Let's go. This is what you're looking at right now. Look at this. More passing yards for Ewers. Let's go. I needed that too because I think a guy I'm playing in fantasy has the Bucs defense. Let's go. All right. Here's a return to about the 31-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's go. Baker under center. Motion. 2x1. Single back. It's a stack on the left side. Baker. Hands off. To the left. Who at the 21-yard line. Be a gain of what? About 4. So to bring up 2nd and 6. Patriots pumping the Jets. Already up 14-0. Baker under center. Single back. 1x2 set with a stack on the right. They motion that singular receiver on the left to the right. And then it's a halfback screen, and it is shut down. Jordan Brooks and Jordan Phillips connect and bring it down. 3rd and 5. Let's get this stop, baby. Let's get this stop. Trips bunch to the left. Baker in the gun. Wide open, Mike Evans. Jesus. All right. Now they are at the Bucs 37. Baker under center, single back. 1x2. Baker fakes the handoff, takes the underneath. Rashad White with the reception, but there's a flag on the play. Dolphins taking another penalty. 1:40 left in the first. Handoff left side. And only going to get about 2.5. Under 1 minute left in the first. 2nd and 7. Empty backfield, 2-3. Baker in the gun, takes a snap. Quick release underneath to Cade Otton. And he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first. 3rd down. And we're going to be heading to the second real soon here. Baker in the gun. 1-2 set. Motion. Emeka. Now they motion Otton. And that's the second quarter. They tried to get the Dolphins to jump. Where do I get my hats? I buy my hats. This one actually, my wife got me for Christmas. But the one that I wore on the last video that people were loving that said Miami Dolphins in the scripture, I got that at the stadium, but I've been eyeing that for like a month or two. You can get that online at Fanatics, the one that I just wore on the last episode. But yeah, the wife got this one. It's basically, you know how I got the throwback version of this? This is like the rivalry version of it. So the wife got this one. All right. That's what we're looking like after the first half. Baker Mayfield, 9 for 11, 78 yards and a touchdown. Quinn Ewers, 3 for 5, 67 yards and a touchdown. Bucky Irving, 4 carries, 10 yards. Really, they're only averaging 3 yards per carry as a team right now. Dolphins have only ran the ball once, and it wasn't with Achane. Jordan Brooks already has 4 tackles. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at this. The Bucs have 7 first downs. The Dolphins have 1. Because they're sustaining drives, right? Bucs are also 3 for 4 on first down. We're 1 for 2 right now. Bucs 1 for 1 on 4th down. Bucs 1 for 1 in the red zone. Penalties, Dolphins have already taken 3. Look at the time of possession, 11:56 to 3:04. That's crazy. And yet we're in this game. That's crazy. All right, Baker takes the underneath. Bucky Irving. Big tackle right there. Tyrell Dotson shuts it down. 4th down. They're going for it on 4th. Are they trying to get us to jump? No. They're just going to take it. All right. 4th and 6. Punt. Deep. Down at the 13. So 87 yards we got to go. Here's your chance for the lead offense. Get her done. Let's go. I'm down to play spoiler. Let's see this. Play it. Listen, if you're going to lose out the rest of the way, I want to see you lose out at least competitively. You know? Let's be real here. I want to see you lose at least competitively. Shout out to the sponsor of this video. That, of course, is Sleeper. If you think you know football, try to turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app. It's the ultimate fantasy sports app that turns game day into payday. Download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players with more stats than any other daily fantasy app. Just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live. Pick more or less from the predicted stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money if your picks win. Use promo code PHINSIDE, and you get up to $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions do apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. And if you sign up using my code right now, you will also get a free $20 deposited in your account. Check out Sleeper today. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this video. All right. Ewers in the pistol, toss right side. And that is the first time Achane gets a run, and it's decent. It's about 7. All right. Ewers under center, toss to the right. Achane cuts it back. Another big run. Let's go. Let's go. All right, handoff. A-Chan. Or no, is it Wright? No, it's Jalen Wright, and that's a decent gain as well. All right. Fakes the handoff. Ewers. Oh, he's got Dulcich inside the 40, down to about the 36. Let's go. Nice toss, man. Ooh. Targeting Waller over the middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage. All right. 2nd and 10. Ewers in the gun. Handoff, Jalen Wright. Cuts it back through. Big run by Jalen Wright. He's off to the races inside the 5. Wow. Wow. 32-yard run by Wright. Let's go. All right, 10:25 left in the second. From the 5-yard line. Oh! Ewers tried to do a flip. The ball got batted and came back to him. Ewers faked the handoff to H-Chan and tried to flip it to Dulcich. The ball got tipped up and he caught it and then got tackled. Dulcich makes the catch on the screen down to about the 3-yard line. Waddle heading to the dressing room. Ewers in the gun. It's another screen. It's just blown up to Dulcich. All right, for the lead. Tom Brady out here ripping the play call and design, and that is good. Yeah, Tom Brady just ripping on Mike McDaniel. Wow. Now there's talk that I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but there's talk that the Giants might take Mendoza if they get the number 1 overall pick. I doubt that. That's just trying to get people to trade up. Don't get too comfortable, Dolphin fans. I was there last week and we saw this absolutely. We had the lead in the first half last week. How'd that work out? All right. Kickoff return. Tez Johnson takes it. And he's out of bounds. So he's just in front of the 30-yard line. Darth Vader says, hopefully we win. Screw the draft pick. Yeah, man. I just say I want competitive football. Oh, shit. Jonathan Vilma. I thought it was Brady. It sounded like Brady. All right. Empty backfield. Baker in the gun. 2x3. Wide open over the middle. Bouncing off the tackling is Godwin. Should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. Instead, he's 2 yards past it. 7:20 and ticking away in the second quarter. So the ball is now at the Tampa Bay 39. All right. Wildcat. Shut down. Jason Marshall Jr. All right, Baker in the gun, 2x2. Pump fakes. Baker on the move. He's going deep. And he's picked off. Jason Marshall Jr. Wow. Flag on the play. Jack Jones penalized for a blindside block. Great play. Let's go. Let's go. What is this? Playoff spoilers. Playoff spoilers. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. All right. So the Miami Dolphins, there's a penalty on Jack Jones. We'll see where the ball is spotted. He returned it to the Miami 40. So it should be at about, they enforced the 15-yard penalty at the Miami 39. So it should be at the Miami 24. So let's see what we got here. Baker out here hurting me in fantasy. Yeah, it was a bad throw by Baker. All right. I formation. Ewers under center. Toss right side. Achane makes himself skinny through the hole, and he picks up almost 5. Gonna give him about 4.5, 4. Second and 6 now. All right. 5:20. Ewers. Achane, he's got room up the left side, and he is past the 40-yard line. That is a big gain right there up the left side. 15-yard gain from the 28 to the 43 of the Dolphins by Achane. All right, Ewers under center. I formation. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his left. He's got Dulcich underneath. Dulcich has room. He's got about 12 yards. Is this a Dulcich breakout game over here? All right, Dolphins driving. Single back is right. 2 receivers stacked on the right, 1 to the left. Handoff to right. Right cuts it back through. And that's another strong run from Jalen Wright. 7 yards. So now they're at the Tampa 37. The Dolphins are driving again. Ewers under center, single back to Achane. Trips bunch to the left, but they motion angled out of that into an I. And he cuts it back. Look at Achane. Great run. Needed 3, and he got about 7. Make that 8. Down to the Tampa 29. Here we go. Dolphins driving. Split back gun look. 2-by-1 receiver set. Fake the handoff to Ewers. Ewers now just takes it underneath to Achane on the screen, who makes another man miss, and he's down to the 9. 19-yard catch and run from Devon Achane. Wow. Wow. Fakes a handoff to Ewers. Bootlegs to the right. And he throws it away. 2-minute warning now. Here we go. But great drive. Great drive. Ewers and Achane look great right now, man. Like, Devon Achane looks explosive, and Ewers looks like he's settled in really well here. against the Tampa defense. I love what I'm seeing right now. The run game's making it happen. Steelers losing it to the Steelers losing right now. So they're down 10-3 right now. 3rd and 7 on the Cleveland 28. The Patriots are up 21-3 on the Jets right now. The Saints are down 13-3 to the Titans. Jacksonville's down 10-7 to Indianapolis. Seattle's up 3-0 on Carolina. Cincy's winning 16-7 over Arizona right now. So those are your score updates around the league. All right. 2nd and goal. Pistol, handoff, Achane, left side. And he's down to about the 3-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Second and goal now. From the 20. Second and goal. Ewers down to the 10 is Achane. 3rd and goal. They're going to force us to settle for 3. 1:46 left in the second. All right, Ewers in the gun. Trips bunch to the left, one to the right. Ewers to the end zone. He's got Dolchich at the touchdown. He's got Dolchich. Let's go. Let's go. What is this? Let's go. Let's also remember we still got to play the third quarter. Ewers with the Dulcich touchdown throw. Whoa. Let's go. Dulcich breakout game. Let's go. Let's go. Dolphins up by 7. Wow, Ewers is looking real good. Looking real good. Now everyone's like, look at the chat just lighting up that we found our quarterback now. I mean, I hope we found our quarterback and we don't have to spend a high pick, but let's all relax. I do like the fact that the Bucs are playing for the playoffs here, and here we are playing spoiler. Yeah, his arm's pretty live. Ewers looks real good today. Ball looks live coming out of his hand for sure. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Ewers for sure. All right. Kickoff. And Tez Johnson tries to get outside. Decent return, though. Yeah, next week will be a real test, right? The Patriots, for sure. Well, I never wanted to give up the farm for Mendoza. All right, 17-7. Let's let the game play out, though. We looked good in the first half last week, and Ewers looked good in the first half last week. And then the third quarter, the wheels fell off. Here's a screen. Oh, obviously they miss it. And Bucky Irving's going to get about 7 or 8. Flag on the play. Big block in the back. And that is going to come back after the penalty on Graham Barton. I like what I'm seeing from Ewers, though. He looks calm. He looks poised. The arm is live. All right. Baker in the gun. 2x2. Baker. A little high, but complete to Cade Otton. Second down now. Second and 14 now. Man, hey, we're better off if Ewers shows us he belongs, man. We're better off. 3-by-1 set. Baker in the gun. Running back to his right. Pump fake. Baker. Oh, he's got his man. Son of a. Jalen McMillan again. From the 41 now. Baker in the gun. 1-by-3 set. Oh, wow. McMillan drops it. There was a 9-yard pickup there to be had, but he dropped it. Yeah, we're getting no pressure. All right. 49 seconds left. 17-7. From the 41. Baker back. Baker looks. Takes the underneath to Bucky. Bucky gets the first down and more. He got about 12. There's a flag on the play. Holding on the Bucks. Hey, listen. The Bengals defense wasn't good either, and we saw how that went for Ewers in the second half. For a rookie QB, I don't care about, how bad the Bucks defense is. Just perform, man. You play the team in front of you, and Ewers is playing very well in this first half. I'm not going to take away from him. All right. 2-by-2 set. Split on the left, stacked on the right. Baker in the gun. Baker takes it. Looks. He's going deep. And incomplete. 3rd and 13 now. All right, big 3rd down here. Let's go. Third and 13. And Tampa has to take their second timeout. All right, 35 seconds left in the second here. Third and 13. Baker in the gun. Trips bunch to the left. 2 split to the right. Baker back. Baker looks. He's got his man. It's McMillan. And he's out of bounds. And there's some jaw jacking going on between Jack Jones. And that's going to be well short of the first down. 4th and 6. All right, let's go. Here is the attempt. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Let's go. Let's go. Was that Bonner? Zeke Biggers. No, it was Zeke. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Zeke. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense and special teams. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Defense showing up. Zeke Bigger has been awesome. Look at this now. I want you to check this out. Look at this. Quinn Ewers, 10 of 14 for 144 and 2 touchdowns. What a half. What a half. Baker Mayfield, 16 of 21, 143, a touchdown under pick. Look at this. Jalen Wright, 3 carries for 48 yards. Devon Achane, 5 carries for 44 yards. Let's go. Look at Greg Dulcich. 5 receptions, 5 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Let's go. Jordan Brooks, 5 tackles. Jason Marshall Jr., 5 tackles and a pick. Let's go. But look at, we were down 7-1 in first downs, and now it's 9-9. Look at that. Love it. All right, Ewers in the gun. 1x2 set. Takes a snap. Throws it at the feet of Julian Hill. That is incomplete. 2nd and 10. All right, Ewers in the pistol. 1x2 set. That's behind. Oh my God. Incomplete. That was behind him, wasn't it? There's a flag on the play. Tried to throw the screen. It looked like it was behind. Why? Why stop the runoff? Just get out of here. Bro, just get out of the half. Split back gun look. And McDaniel, Tampa takes another timeout. I'd just be letting this half end. Keep your quarterback's confidence where you've built it to. All right. Like, I would just split back gun look. Ewers sacked. Why bother? Let's go. I get you have nothing to lose, but why even put Ewers in that position with no time left to take a sack to end the half? All right. Look at that. Ewers 10 of 15 in that first half. You got to love it, man. You got to love what we saw from Quinn Ewers in that first half for sure. Big time stuff from Quinn Ewers. Very impressive. He was impressive last week, I thought, in the first half too. Now, can he put together 60 minutes? Can the team put together 60 minutes? I mean, we know how bad they've been in the third quarter this season. You know, we're one of the worst third, or if not the worst third quarter team in the NFL. You know? But Ewers 10 of 15 in that first half. You got to love it. Right? What, 144 yards? 2 touchdowns? Gotta love it. You look at Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright running the ball, man. Only had 3 carries for 46 yards. But Achane, 5 carries. And he has what? I think he finished 44 yards, I think. Love seeing that. Love seeing that for sure. So let's get into the halftime stats. And right there you go. Good half by Quinn Ewers. 10 of 15, 144, 2 touchdowns. There's a 137.2 rating. Baker Mayfield, 16 of 21, 143, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bucky Irving, 5 carries, 9 yards. Just shutting down the run right now. On the flip side, Dolphins running the ball with ease. Wright has 3 carries, 48 yards. Achane, 5 carries for 44. Theo Weiss, the leading receiver, 1 reception, that 63-yard touchdown. Greg Dulcich, 5 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Devon Achane, 3 receptions for 29 yards. Now, when you look at defensively, Jordan Brooks and Jason Marshall Jr. leading the way with 5 tackles each. Jason Marshall Jr. also had that huge pick in the first half on that underthrown ball from Baker to, I believe it was McMillan he was targeting. It was underthrown. Marshall made the pick. It was huge. I mean, also like a field goal block, a pick. Great stuff. You look at this right now. The Dolphins at one point were getting outgained on first down 7-1. Now it's 9-9. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And look at the balance in getting first downs right now. Dolphins have 5 passing first downs and 4 rushing first downs. So you gotta love the balance we're seeing right there. Dolphins, though, they're 2 for 5 on third down. Not great. Total yards, 226 to 160 for the Dolphins right now. Gotta love that. And you remember, this team, in terms of the Bucks, they weren't a turnover heavy team coming into this game, if you remember correctly. Right? We talked about it on the preview show that they don't really turn the ball over. And look at what's happening right now. Remember, they had the 5th least amount of giveaways heading into this game offensively. They only had 12 giveaways heading into this game. The Dolphins hadn't forced a turnover since when? Since the Jets game. And now they're back. They're forcing turnovers. Great stuff. Why does Ewers look so comfortable in the pocket? That's because he is getting more comfortable. More reps. He's getting there. I think he looks so comfortable because he is comfortable. You know? Look at. I said in the preview show, you wanted to see growth from him, and we're seeing growth from Ewers already. We're seeing growth from him already. I like what we're seeing from Quinn Ewers early on. Really, really do. Look at oh my God. Did you guys see that? I actually saw the scoreboard over my shoulder. The New York, oh my God. The Jets are down 35-3 at the halftime. Oh my God. Drake May is 17 of 19 for 4 touchdowns right now. Holy good Lord. That is unbelievable. Wow. Right now, Drake May is 17 of 19 for 229 yards and 4 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs already has 100 yards. He has 101 yards in one half. Wow, the Jets are getting absolutely destroyed right now. Cleveland up 10-6 on Pittsburgh. Indy up 10-7 on Jacksonville. Carolina and Seattle tied at 3. Cincinnati's up 23-7 on Arizona right now as well. That is crazy, though. Like, wow. The Jets, Brady Cook is in for the Jets right now. And it ain't good. Was he 5 of 8 for 39 yards and a pick? That's crazy. They just can't move the ball. Wow. That's ridiculous. Eat that, Jets fans. Yeah, Jets getting absolutely destroyed right now. Just getting absolutely destroyed. Tell you one thing, though. I know we've only played a half, but Jason Marshall Jr. is on his way towards getting this defensive game ball the way he's playing today. Quinn Ewers on his way to getting the offensive game ball. It's going to be all about this third quarter. I mean, are they going to be able to put together a third quarter, or are they going to be as bad as they've been all year in the third quarter? Right? I mean, that's going to be the main question here. So, I mean, since week 1, the Dolphins, they have been vastly outscored in the third quarter. It's not been pretty. Not been pretty. So, we'll see. They've been outscored 113-27 since week 1 in the third quarter. You know, like, so let's see how the Dolphins look in this third quarter, as they've been historically bad this year. In third quarters. Let's see. That's going to be the main question. What team do we get in the second half, specifically in that third quarter, right? You know, if they're locked in, okay. If they're not locked in, oh boy. You know, because remember, you've only got a 10-point lead. It's not that much. You know, for the fact that we've got the pick with good field position, we got a blocked field goal, only being up 10, not that great. You know, not that great. You would have hoped you would have built an even bigger lead. All right, let's go. Getting ready for the third quarter here. All right, let's go. And the kickoff to start the third quarter. Here we go. All right, we got a game. Baker under center. 2 receivers stacked on the right. 1 split to the left. Single back. On the run. Makes a throw to Agbuka. And that is about a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Great tackle by Jason Marshall Jr. Oh, sorry, Jack Jones. Man, I don't want Mekhi Lemon in the first. Give me Carnell Tate, Kenyon Sadiq, or Jordan Tyson over him. Lemon's too small, man. We don't need another like that. Yeah, Pete. Vilma sounds exactly like Brady. It's crazy. All right, split back gun, handoff. They needed 3. They're going to get maybe 1. Big run stuff by Grant. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Baker, split back gun look. He had his man. Godwin was open on the move, but he threw it at his feet. Let's go. Big 3 and out. Let's go. Here's the punt. And the punt takes a Dolphins bounce to like the 31. All right. So the ball will be on the 31 to start. Let's go. Let's get some points here, man. Let's get some points here. I don't know what's up with Baker. He missed that throw, but he looked like he was limping a bit when he came off. Both Tate and Tyson will not be gone if the Dolphins are picking 8th. Now, if they're picking at in the mid-teens, and probably, yeah. Kenyon Sadiq, baby. Get that tight end. Man, Greg Dulcich and Kenyon Sadiq as your tight ends. We can finally move off the Julian Hill experiment. Let's go. I'll tell you this much too. If Ewers looks good, I mean, it's going to make it easier for them to move off Tua this offseason. Baker limping. All right. Come on. Dolphins first drive of the second half. 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. False start. Waddle's back. 2 receivers to the left. Ewers back. Ewers deep and no one there. Looking for Darren Waller, incomplete. All right, Ewers in the gun. 2-by-1 set. Sacked. Wow. Third and 24. Terrible drive. I mean, you start off. Offensive line let us down on that first drive. Just a terrible start, right? Like, not good. You know, Jackson puts them behind the 8 ball right away with the false start. Then you have Diaby just own Paul on the inside for a sack. Not good. Not good at all. So not a great start to this third quarter when we're hoping they can show some improvements in those third quarters. A 3-and-out, that's disastrous and really on the offensive line between the false start and then the sack given up. I mean, sitting there 3rd and 24. Like, what are we really expecting here? Not great. Not great at all. Man, I left fantasy this week. I left Turpin on the bench, 32 points. Addison on the bench, 18.5 points. Quinn Johnson on the bench, 11.8 points. I started the Steelers defense over the Minnesota defense. Minnesota defense put up 43 points. Man. I mean, just between Turpin, Minnesota, and Addison, I left almost 100 points, but I'm still projected to win to this week, so we're good. I started Derrick Henry, who had 57.5 points. Derrick Henry was unreal yesterday against the Packers. He was unbelievable. All right, let's go. Baker in the gun. Rashad White on the screen, sneaks out. Decent gain. About 5. Actually, I'll give him 6, so I'll bring up 2nd and 4. All right, 2nd and 4. From the Bucks 41. Baker under center. Fakes the handoff. Baker's back. Steps up. Takes off. He's got the first. Oh, they're going to mark him short. I thought he was first. Thought he had the first. Third and 1. 10:35 left in the third. Baker in the gun. 2x2. Now he's under center. Baker stays up. He's got the edge. Yup. Wow. Just gets there. Baker Mayfield, the pressure collapsed the pocket. He stayed up, reset his head and his feet. Didn't like what he saw. Took off, got the right edge. First down. 9:55 and ticking. Baker under center. 1x2 set, single back. Handoff. There's a gap right up the middle. And that is a strong, strong run. 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. And they're on the other side of the field in Miami territory. The ball is on the Miami 47-yard line right now. So here we go. The adjustments begin. All right, Baker in the gun. 2x1 set. Running back to his left. Takes a snap on 2nd and 3. Goes deep. He's got Tez Johnson down at the 30. And that is a 17-yard gain and a first down. The Bucks are driving for points right now, people. All right. 8:25 and ticking away in the third. From the Miami 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Baker in the split back gun look. 2x1 receiver set. Looks, goes deep. He's got Evans. He made the catch, but he didn't keep his feet in. Evans makes the catch in tight coverage, but does not keep his feet in bounds. Oh. Rasul Douglas forced Evans out of bounds. He still somehow makes the catch, but the toes just can't stay in as Ifeatu Malafanu was late to come and help. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the Miami 30. Split back gun look, handoff. Shut down. Zach Sealer with instant penetration shuts it down. All right, 3rd and 10. Let's go. 3rd and 10. Baker in the gun. Trips bunch to the right. One split to the left. Running back in the backfield to Baker's left. Takes a snap. He's looking. Pressure. Nope. He moves out. Baker's on the run. Baker makes another man miss. And that is a 1st down. Baker dives for it. Good coverage downfield. Unbelievable. Rasul Douglas had a chance to wrap him up short and couldn't. Handoff. Bucky Irving. Almost a 12-yard run. Here we go. Ball on the Miami 7. Not good. All right. Baker under center. Two by one receiver set, single back, handoff, wrapped up, brought down, Jack Jones. All right, 5:30 left in the 3rd, ticking away. Baker, swing out to Rachaad White, and he gets 2. 3rd and goal. All right, 3rd and goal. Let's go. Trips to the left, one to the right. Baker in the gun. Baker looking. Baker lost the football. I don't know what happened there. I thought it was incomplete. Baker, that was crazy. He threw the ball, but it went backwards, bounced up. He caught it, and then he was forced out of bounds. And this one is good. There you go. So the Bucks pull within a touchdown of the Miami Dolphins. So let's go offense. Let's go offense. Let's go. Gonna need this offense to score some more points. Can't afford a 3 and out. Can't afford a 3 and out. That's where we're at right now. Baker's 20 of 27, 174, touchdown and a pick. Quinn Ewers, 10 of 16, 144, 2 touchdowns. They only have as a team 53 yards rushing. Let's go. Let's go. Jack Jones, Ashton Davis, Jason Marshall Jr. all leading the way with 6 tackles each. Jordan Brooks didn't have a tackle on that whole drive. Kenneth Grant with a couple of run stops. Love to see that. The Bucks are 5 for 10 on third down right now. Dolphins 2 for 6. The main number that's going to pop is time of possession. Look at the time of possession. 26-12 to 14-49. That is huge. We've been losing this time possession battle pretty much the whole time of the game. Right? So, hasn't been great in that sense. In the first quarter, we outpossessed 11:56 to 3:04. So, not great. Quinn Ewers getting ready to come back out here. What a return! Malik Washington starts the Dolphins off right. A 44-yard return. Let's go. Malik. Let's go. You can see the explosiveness in this guy. So the Dolphins will start on the Bucs side of the field. So the ball is at the Tampa 45. Pistol. 1-by-1 set. Toss, left side, shut down. Shut down. 5-yard loss. Offensive line getting blown up there. All right. Ewers under center. 1-by-1 receiver set. Motion and go to the pistol. Another toss to left side. Achane cuts it back. This one's better. Delays. He's got the first down. What a run. What a run. Got about 16. Let's go. $18-yard run. Pistol. Achane handoff. Bounces it to the right. 7 yards. All right, pistol. Achane tries to bounce it out. Wow, what a fight. He would look like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, busted through the tackle, and ended up getting the first down. Achane is a certified dog. Pistol. Faked Achane. Little screen toss to Dulcich is batted down. 2nd and 10. Ewers doesn't have a completion in the second half yet. Second and 10. Pistol. 1-by-1 set. Toss to the right. Penalty. False start. All right. About to take it. Pistol, handoff, right, cuts it back. Big run. That was a nice run, man. That was almost 8 yards. Got by like half the yardage on that. Great. Look at Jonah and them. Yep. Great stuff. All right. Third quarter is going to run out. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. We got the lead. Heading into the fourth. Don't blow it. That's all I know. The Dolphins have also come out the other side of the third quarter with the lead. Let's add to it, offense. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's add to that lead. Yeah, would I like the better draft pick? Sure, but man, I want to see my team win. Let's go. The problem is if this offense stays stagnant, like I feel like we need more than 3 here. I feel like they need a touchdown. You know? Like I really feel like they need a touchdown here. Let's go. All right, 3rd and 7. From the 17-yard line, Ewers in the gun, trips bunch to the right, one to the left. Ewers takes the underneath, and that's going to be well short of the first. Targeting Malik. Got about like 4. So that'll be like 4th down. Here comes the field goal attempt. All right, 4th and 2, 31-yard attempt is good. $10-point lead for the Dolphins. Let's go. Let's go. I believe.
Number 1 in client satisfaction.
An update on other scores around the league right now. Pittsburgh, they're still down 10-6 to Cleveland. The Patriots are now up 42-3 on the Jets. Tennessee is now up 23-20 on the Saints. Indianapolis is still up on Jacksonville. They're up 17-14. 17-3 Seattle over Carolina right now. And Cincinnati's up 37-7 on Arizona. Oh, man. Must be a tough day for Jacoby Brissett. I can't believe the Patriots are whooping that ass so badly when it comes to the Jets. My God. Drake May is 19 of 21 for 256 and 5 touchdowns. Jordan Brooks has left the game. Here's the kickoff. All right, 14-15. First and 10 from the Bucs 35. Empty backfield, 2x3. Baker takes a snap. He's looking for Mike Evans, overthrows it. And Mike Evans is going to get flagged for OPI. Look at this. Where was his defense last week? All right, 14-10 left in the fourth. Baker in the gun. Bucky motions to the backfield. Stack to the left, split on the right. And it's a Emeka Egbuka. And that is going to be a 6-yard gain. They're third and manageable. 3rd and 4. Sorry, 2nd and 14. I forgot about the penalty. I apologize. All right. Second and 14 from the Bucs 31. Baker in the gun. 2x2 set. It's double stacks on each side. Running back to his left. Baker pumps deep. Takes the underneath. Godwin goes forward and he gains about 7. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7 from the Tampa 38. KJ Britt is on the side. He's banged up. He's coming off. So they've lost Brooks already today. Now KJ Britt is banged up. All right, here we go. Baker in the gun. 1-by-3 set. He motions things around. Baker takes a snap. Baker looks. Oh, Jason Marshall Jr. with a huge pass breakup on 3rd and 7. Ball was there for Mike Evans. Wow. 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 And now the punt. So the ball stays out of the end zone and bounces to about the Dolphins 3. Jason Marshall Jr. is having a career day, though. Let me tell you that. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Quinn Ewers out here. Let's get some more points, man. All right. All right, Quinn. It's time. What do you got, Quinn? Let's go. We gotta, man, we gotta drive here. All right, 1st and 10 from the 4. Handoff. Patrick Paul is gonna get hit. False start. All right, 1st and 12. Pistol, Ewers. Handoff ain't going anywhere. We lost about half a yard and there's a flag. It's on the Dolphins. It's a hold on the Dolphins. Jonas Savaianaya called for a hold. Second and 13. Oof. Quick screen to Waller goes nowhere. And Waller's hurt. This ain't going anywhere this drive, huh? And they're going to get good field position out of this. 11:45 left. Third and 12. Got to push it. I formation. They fake the toss. Underneath. Let's go. Is that Julian Hill? Big play. All right. Ewers under center. Stack on the right. Handoff. Shut down. Achane gets maybe half a yard. $10:20 left. Second and 9. Motion Achane on the orbit. Handoff to right. And right is shut down at the line of scrimmage. Third and 9. We are under 10 minutes. We're down to 9:55 and ticking away. $9:40 left and ticking. All right. Ewers in the gun. Ewers hits the slant to Cedric. He's going to be just short. Just short. He's going to be about a yard short. 4th and 1. And the punt downed at about the 22-yard line of the Bucs. 8:37 left. Okay. All right. Can't believe the Steelers are losing. That's hilarious. All right, defense. It's all on you now. It's all on this defense now. All on this defense. Let's go. All right, motion out. Baker. He's got a Mecca Buka. And that's going to be on a 6-yard gain. Oh, Bucky got hit in the hands by Baker for the first down, but then he got popped by Ashton Davis, and the ball comes free, incomplete. 3rd and 3. All right. 2x3 set. Empty backfield. Baker in the gun. He takes a snap. Quick throw. He's got a first down. Jalen McMillan. He is past midfield. All right, Baker back. And he gets off the sack. Oh my God. How does Quentin Bell not finish that sack off? A nice pick. Baker's pick. Ashton Davis. Let's go. Baker trying to target a Mecca. Didn't see Ashton creeping over. And the Dolphins make him pay. Let's go. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. The defense is stepping up right now. I love it. Let's go. Ashton Davis, Jason Marshall Jr. making plays. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. Let's go. All right. Take care of the football offense. Sustain a drive. You know, the defense needs a little bit of a break. Defense needs a bit of a break here. We need a bit of a sustained drive from the offense. I think this one's, I think the Dolphins pretty much have this one too. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx us. Let's go. All right. From the 26-yard line of the Dolphins, handoff, Achane, shut down. 6:50 left. No turnover, please. Handoff, right back to the line of scrimmage for Achane. All right, 3rd and 11. Split back gun look, Quinn Ewers. Oh, had Waddle, but it was broken up. Oh, a little bit behind. It wasn't a great throw. He was targeting Waddle on the deep out, and it was behind him. The ball was broken up. Not a good throw by Quinn Ewers. If he gets the ball out ahead of him, Waddle makes a catch. There's the punt. Out of bounds. All right. So Tampa will start at their own 32. It wasn't a great punt. It was only 43 yards. All right. 5:20 left. Baker in the gun. 2x2 set. And he's got Godwin. He's going to be at the sticks. I think they'll give him a first. They're in hurry up mode. All right, Baker back. Hits Godwin again. He's at midfield to the 50. So the gain of about 7. So that'll bring up 2nd and 3. All right. Baker back. Baker, he's going deep. He's got a mech again into bracketed coverage. Shaq Jones with the PBU. Good play. All right. Baker in the gun. 2x2 set. Stacks on each side. 3rd and 3. Baker pumps. Baker takes you underneath. It's Bucky. And he's going to get forced out about a yard short. Bring up 4th and 1. 4:31 left in the 4th. They are going for it. All right. From the 49, Baker screen to Godwin. Breaks a tackle. Jason Martinez Jr. tackle broken. And that's 11-yard gain. So the ball is now on the Miami 38. All right. 4:26 left. Baker in the gun. And that is a 7-yard gain to McMillan. That'll get him down to the 31 of Miami, and that is a 2nd and 3. 4:10 and ticking away left. Baker in the gun. Hurry up still. 2x2. Running back to his right. And Baker's hit. Did he fumble? I think he fumbled. Bradley Chubb sacked him and forced the fumble. Oh my God. Wow. Turnovers, man. Turnovers. So Mayfield has turned into a turnover machine, and the Dolphins are reaping the benefits. 3:55 left. Just protect the ball, Quinn. Let's go. Toss to the right side. Achane. He's got a gap. That's a decent gain of 7. Pistol. Motion. Dulcich. Handoff. Achan stuffed. They'll bring up 3rd and 4. Vita Vea in on the stop. All right. Third and 3 here. All right, let's go. 3rd and 3. Let's convert this. Let's start breaking some backs here. Ewers takes off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big time, Ewers. All right, toss. Left side, Achan. He's going to get about 4. All right, let's go. 2nd and 7. Toss. Right side. Achan. 2-yard pickup. All right, here we go. All right. Let's go. Absolutely huge, man. Ewers looks great. Defense looks great. Running game continues to be strong. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Guys, don't forget I'm running a contest, right? If you download the Sleeper app, if you sign up using code Phinside and you deposit a minimum of $10 and you send a screenshot of that deposit to Phinside The NFL at gmail.com, you will be entered to win one of 3 prizes. I'm giving away a pair of Dolphins house slippers, a Nights at the Rock Jalen Waddle t-shirt, and then a 2020 Miami Dolphins Don Ross team set. So all of those are valued at over $10. I'm only going to be running this contest for like a week. So go ahead. If you do follow these 5 steps, you will then be entered into the draw to win one of 3 prizes. No, you're talking about Jaden Maiava, the USC quarterback, did not declare he's going back. All right, punt. And it is going to be at the 9-yard line. All right, Castle beat the Godwin, and oh boy, oh my God, he's off to the races. Wow. Inside the 35. Oh my God. Oh boy. Baker Mayfield underneath, pass complete, another 12 yards with 1 minute. 1 minute left. Baker to the end zone. And there's a defensive pass interference on Rasul Douglas at the 1-yard line. Jesus H. Christ. No way the defense collapses here, right? Oh my God. Wide open, Mike Evans. End zone touchdown. Oh my God. All right. There shouldn't be enough time. No way we collapse here, huh? We'll get the onside. Ugh. I mean, padding my fantasy stats, I guess. Making it look prettier than it was. Oh my God. They got no timeouts, though. Just recover the onside. We're good. We got this. We got this. One minute, 91 yards. We're good. We'll recover this. Believe. All right. We'll get this. Don't worry. Wild ending, but it's going to be too little too late. Let's go. We're good. Game over. Hey, I'll take it. 7 wins. Let's go. Let's go. I guess I went to the wrong game, huh? Big win. Game, set, match, baby. Let's go. Dolphins win. Dolphins win. Quinn Ewers gets his first win as a starter. Let's go. Let's go. Quinn Ewers first win. Let's go. Quinn for the win. Let's go. Big, big, big win for the Dolphins. And this is how it ends. Baker Mayfield, 33 of 44 for 346, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Quinn Ewers, 14 of 22, 172 and 2 touchdowns. Achan, 18 carries, 83 yards. Jalen Wright, 5 carries, 56 yards. Look at this. We only the Bucs only had 53 yards rushing. Let's go. Jalen McMillan had 114 yards. Godwin had 108. Quinn spreading the ball around on the other side. Jack Jones, 10 tackles. Ashton Davis had 8. Marshall had 8, and each one of those guys had a pick. Jordan Brooks left the game with a hamstring injury. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. First downs, 21-13 in favor of the Bucs. The Bucs, 6 for 13 on third down. Dolphins were 4 of 12. You see the Dolphins were outgained 380 to 298. They outgained in time of possession 3206 to 2754 as well. So absolutely. The Dolphins may not have won in the majority of the statistical department, but they won on the scoreboard, and that's all that freaking matters right now, huh? That's all that matters right now. I love it. I'm here for wins, baby. I am here for wins. All right. Now, we are going to be live following this show in about 10 minutes. I will be live for the post-game show. All right. So make sure you tune in. We'll be live for the post-game show in about 10 minutes. So check us out over there. Dolphins, they win 20-17. Look at this. They trying to play playoff spoiler. I absolutely love it. Next week, we got the Patriots, who just absolutely curb stomped the New York Jets today. Jeez. I love it. I want to shout out other sponsor of this video. That, of course, would be Clean the World. Clean the World works with over 8,300 hospitality partners to divert their soap bars and plastic amenities from landfills and recycle the collected soap into new bars. By doing so, Clean the World helps reduce pollution, save water, and decrease the carbon footprint of thousands of hotels globally. Since it was established in 2009, Clean the World has distributed over 80 million bars of soap. By recycling soap and other discarded hygiene products, Clean the World saves lives with items that traditionally end up in landfills, and they've provided an estimated 17 billion individual hand washes. You can donate or even help volunteer to help Clean the World's cause at cleantheworld.org. That is cleantheworld.org. Go check them out. Great cause. All right. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you coming through. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I am going to be live following this show for the post-game show. So go check out the post-game show. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Until then, you're on time, and it's Fins Up all day, every day. We'll see you on the next one.